Right, we are back in the workshop, and today I'm going to show you how to chrome an old wheel. This is, by the look of it, says General Motors, so it'll be some American car or an English Vauxhall, but it'll work on anything. Right, took the valve cap off. Small screwdriver will take a valve out if you don't have a key. It just goes in one side. Just turn one side then the other till it starts rolling out. This is what's inside your tyre, so if you look, when you put air into your tyre, you push down onto this valve, which opens up the back end and inflates your tyre, or if you push it in, lets your tyre down. So we'll put that back in there. These are your balancing weights, we'll take them off now with the and the weight is 20 grams. Not sure what the 22 means, but that's a little lead weight. Stops your steering wheel shaking. Right, there is a way to get a tyre off with nothing more than a screwdriver and a piece. So what you need is a piece of this angle iron. Just sits in the bead of the tyre, but first we'll grease or lubricate it with anything really. Put a bit of soap in there. It just stops this cutting the tyre. So get that in there into your bead with a hammer. Just tap that in. Move it round to another part of the tyre. And as you can see, it goes in and pushes it off the bead. So just a piece of angle iron. Right, now we've got it on the floor. It's off the bead. Push it off all the way around. It will try and pop back in, but what you're trying to do is get off the bead. That's the only thing you're interested in. And now we'll get a spanner on it and take it off. It's just a case of putting a screwdriver in and prising it up. And it's not easy. Stand it up. Now you want your screwdriver in there, but that usually will pull out anyway. And then that tyre, as long as it's sat in the groove, will just pull out. And that's it. We'll throw that away. I'll get the size off our wheel. I've got some silver grey metallic powder coat. I'm going to put a real thin coat of that on once I've cleaned the wheel up, and then put some chrome on. So I'll take the valve out. Right, just give it a clean, get into all the corners. This is just mud and brake dust by the look of it. Right, I'm going to let you into a little secret. Just giving it a rub down with a bit of thinners. But there's a little secret that I do. Make a little clean spot on the top of the wheel. And then I've got a small washer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tack that onto there so I can hang it up in my powder cutting oven once I've finished. But I'll weld it on now just to save messing about later while I'm doing all the dirty work. Let's try again. That little weld should be enough to hold it. Yeah. When I'm powder coating it. So now I'll put that into the sandblaster. Give it a quick clean up. Right, I've just had a thought. I'm going to do this with a wire wheel on the electric grinder. It'll save a lot of time. So that's where I got it. Before it goes in the powder coat, I got quite a lot off it, and you won't believe it. This little grinder, I did it with one full battery. Good grinders these. I'm not sponsored or anything, no response to my videos, they're not very good, but still, I've done a good job of that. Took loads off. That's the powder coat there. The old powder coat, and that's the... See, it's took it down, and I've been able to grind a lot of the deep scratches out, so I'll sandblast it and see how it looks in a minute. Right, so this is where we're at after quite a bit of sandblasting. So just give it a wipe off, bit of a clean off, a bit of compressed air, and then we'll put some of the silver base coat on, and then we'll top it off with a chrome powder coat. Let's get going. Just the normal, that's just normal wheel silver. It is a bit of a matte finish, I think, that one. Satin, so it's not going to be glossy. We'll put a coat of that on and we'll finish off with the chrome. Right, now I've got the first coat, I'll put it in the powder coat oven. Set my homemade powder coat oven to 180. This is the homemade powder coat oven. Made out of an old filing cabinet. Pretty straightforward. Just lock the door. Put that on there, twist it round, pulls the door in. Leave it 20 minutes and we'll be back. Ready for the chrome. That's 20 minutes in the oven. Looking real smooth, but obviously a dull finish because it's not a gloss. So now we'll put the chrome on top, see what it comes out like. I just have a check on it halfway through. Just make sure it's glassing up, and if you look at the bottom, the shine's starting to come because the oven's hotter at the bottom. It's still getting up to temperature because it's a big wheel and a lot of material. It takes time to get hot, so usually you'd leave it in there 20 minutes. This might take 45. I'll speed the video up so you can see it in quick time, and I'll leave the camera there. Right, so it's been out of the powder coat oven, and there's the finish. So if you guys want to chrome your wheels on your car or your van, I think I might do my transit van next, you can chrome them with just powder coat. Just give you an idea what you can do. I'm not going to put a tyre on this because I don't need the wheel. I found the wheel at work. It's just a old wheel, so it's no good to me. But yeah, it's quite nice.